A lot of these reds, they go overlooked. So again, great news for your budget. And when you're looking for a Pinot Noir, these wines have all you want, right? They're earthy, they're elegant, and they're loaded with red fruit. So we're continuing the Burgundy on a Budget series. I have a moment where Eddie over here is sleeping, so we're gonna go for this and record it. This is take 2. Never hit the start button on the last one. We just did a deeper dive on the Santenay region, but I thought it would be good to round out the discussion of the Cote de Beaune with a focus on red wines. So some, again, quick facts. Cote de Beaune, it's in the region of Burgundy, in France, and when we discuss red wines from here, we're talking about 100% Pinot Noir. A lot of these reds, they go overlooked. So again, great news for your budget. And when you're looking for a Pinot Noir, these wines have all you want, right? They're earthy, they're elegant, and they're loaded with red fruit. And some have some minerality, which is nice. They tend to be lighter in body than the wines from up north in the Cote de Beaune. Don't worry, we'll cover those wines soon, again, in a similar format for the Burgundy on a Budget. But think cranberry, cherry, and raspberry when it comes to the fruit. It doesn't really, these wines don't really verge into like the dark black cherry type of wines. Now wines here, made for centuries. The medieval monks were the first ones to map out, blah, blah, you know the drill, right? Monks are always involved in the wine history in Europe. They did a nice job getting Burgundy to where it is today. The reds, similar quality pyramid, no different. Bourgogne Rouge on the bottom. Regional level Pinot Noir. You find a good producer, Bourgogne Rouge, great to look for. Great entry level picks. Village wines, again, where I try to play more while prices are still affordable. Names like Chory Le Bon, Sauvigny Le Bon, and Santenay. These, the wines come from the specific village, and those overlooked ones have great value. Premier Cru, these are from specific vineyards within a village, not typically something you're able to achieve when you're operating on a reasonable budget. And then at the very top of the pyramid, right, you've got the Grand Cru, and there are only a few in this region, like Corton, but the prices are, they're stupid high, forget about it. My favorite Cote de Beaune villages to look for red wines are as follows. Not in no particular order, but here are a few. Sauvigny Le Bon. These wines are bright, earthy, and floral, right? They have soft tannins, and these are charmers, right? These are crowd-pleasing wines. Second, Chory Le Bon, really approachable, lighter, juicier, perfect for everyday drinking, really delicious. Santenay, a little more structure and spice here. Like we covered this in depth, and I'll link up the video at the end to make it easy for you to watch it if you haven't watched that already. Montelly, silky texture, right? Floral, lots of floral aromatics as well as the red fruit. And then last but not least, like the whites, Beaune, the town itself, right? They produce great red wine. You might even be able to sneak a couple of Premier Cru vineyards from here that are surprisingly affordable. But, to sum things up, right? The reds of the Cote de Beaune, they got a lot of nuance, they're expressive, and some of them are still really good values. Within Burgundy, right? These are not $15 wines, but when you look at them compared to a Grand Cru or something like that, they offer amazing value. So next time you're looking for a Pinot Noir, next time you're looking for a red Burgundy, don't overlook a Sauvigny Le Bon, Chory Le Bon, and the others I mentioned. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because I know 92.67% of you are not subscribed. It would mean the world to me. And let me know if you have some of your favorites. Let me know in the comments, because I'd love to add them to my list to keep exploring the region. And thanks so much for joining. Air conditioner's coming on. I gotta go. I'll talk to you soon.